What is up, guys? Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. If you are, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not, because that could help turn it around for you, or follow on Rumble as well as like there. We are, of course, playing 2K8 Sports All Pro Football 2K8, and the last game we played was, oh my gosh, we won. We somehow won it, but now we have Detroit Firebirds. So I think we are home for this one. Were we? No, we weren't home for the last one. Can't believe I forgot. I'm literally playing within minutes of the last time. But here we go. Hopefully it will be a little bit better. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video. I mean, who doesn't like to see somebody kind of lose their mind in a way? Even though that's far from the worst I've ever been while playing the game. But that was getting pretty mad about that one. They got Tom Mack, Chris Moore, Ken O'Brien, Lynn Nicky.
This should be fun.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great day. We're just gonna kick it because prefer to get it at the half. I forgot how our uniforms look. I don't understand the kicking of this game. I don't understand why it goes like that. That's crazy. Hey, whatever. In the Firebirds. I probably had a broken leg there for a second. So we are 2-1. So that's good. I didn't actually check to see what Detroit was, but
Dickey goes into the left sideline and is complete at the 41. They move the ball and
you, me, and Dupree. Or is it you, me, and Dickey? Dupree and Dickey.
Dickey made a risky throw here, Dan.
Did he have a first down? Because it looks like he caught it, but the ball.
Entire defense. Ooh, scary.
Nice play, and
I just want to see here. There's the catch. Yeah, I guess that's close enough. I ain't gonna challenge that. I ain't gonna challenge that. Close, but not close enough to challenge. No chance. That's what you got.
Dupree makes the catch on the right sideline, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
No, we got some options for what we play after this. Once I get it, once we get through the season. Obviously, I can do more than one thing at a time. Well, I can only do one thing at one time. But obviously I don't. But I've been trying to kind of get it to where we have, you know, the sports games, and we have some of the horror games. Some of the horror I've been checking itch.io, and it seems like there's been a few releases that are kind of worth checking out eventually. I do enjoy doing this, even though I was completely out of my mind the last game. But I'm thinking, we're in baseball season. I do have a baseball game for the Super Nintendo. I also have golf. I mentioned that. I've been playing a lot of EA PGA Tour just because I have Game Pass and I can get it on the PC for technically free. Not really, because I'm still paying for that. But, you know, I've been playing that, doing really good, mate. I should say. We are gonna have a series on the PGA game, but can't decide when exactly. And then we have the, like I said, the baseball. I have another football game I want to play on top of this, on top of all the other like real football games. I say real. They're all real and they all exist, or existed at one point. But and I also have soccer. I got into playing FIFA 24 again because it's on Game Pass. So, a lot of games, a lot of stuff that I want to be playing. It's not the time, but you know, trying to decide the direction we're going to go in after the series, and of course NHL as well.
Gets the ball and kicks a short one. Ellard fields the short one. The third.
Oh, Ellard got nothing.
The 18. Henry Ellard.
Right in the nice pick up there from the eye. I wanna throw this ball today. Take.
Evans gets the sack way back at the 18.
He just doesn't throw to X. That's like, I've just now realized in the last game, I've tried that 2 or 3 times in the last game, and he wouldn't do it. And then this time, he just doesn't throw. What's happening there? Throw it. Like, see what I mean? Thank God Elwood was it. Thank you. Imagine if that was Hutchinson, Carter. Thank God we got Marino. So clearly it's getting conflicted with the fake pump. I think the pump pass should be a different button altogether.
Marino dumps this one to the left hand at the 47.
I thought maybe he'd be able to do something with it. Nope. I forgot they do talk to each other and there's some jawing going on. But they were trying to separate themselves. Oh, man.
Tips it away on the coverage. Marino throws a heater right sideline, and this one is in.
No passing here? Okay. I hate it. There's like 2 plays during that where I was like, oh man, we're going to be able to run this. Like, run this game. We're going to run this town tonight.
Gets ready to punt it away. Law takes the snap and punts it away.
Oh, yeah. No, I was hoping it was going to check up.
Fires this one over the middle, and it is not reeled in.
Everybody decided that we were just not going to touch the ball? My defender just kind of, like he huffed and said nope.
Makes the sack. Dickey puts his arm into this one, and this one is incomplete. That play right in its track.
You know, Dan, that's what pressure on 1st and 2nd down will get you. You push them into a hole, and then it's hard to climb out.
4th down ahead. Aguilar gets the snap and punts it away.
All right, so I was like, you know, we're going to come in here, things are going to be a little bit. Nope, they're not. We're coming up with new stuff now. Guy doesn't even attempt to catch the ball. Fucking confusing the shit out of me, dude. That is so... One thing I gotta say is our defense is good. At least we can play defense.
Nice defensive stop.
Dickey gets some air under this pass, and it's not reeled in. Down, and the punting unit is on the field. Aguilar gets the snap and punts it away. Ellard fields it way back to the 8. Tackled at the 14.
No bumpers. Alright, who's this in the backfield that I put in there? I can't see. It's still Brewski? I thought we subbed the son bitch out, man. What is he still doing in there? Try this again. You got a good run. Give him that. I just want to see who this other dude is. He's been out there at some point. He's dirty. Collins. Now I think of Collins from the movie The Program. Anybody seen that? It's when did that come out? 93, 94, maybe 92? That was a good football movie. One of the best. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. If you have, hell yeah, brother. Like I said, I'm old, y'all. He's not throwing. He got in the way, though. He really likes to pump it. I'm like, oh, we got a hole here. No. Oh, we got a hole here, boys. Hold those holes. That gap. Close that gap. Oh, he just dot. I don't know who that was going to. He did the pump fake, and I just freaked out and hit another button because I was like, well, he's doing that shit again. Dan Marino's the Zach Baggins of football. Zach Baggins, of course, is, what is it, Ghost Adventures? Zach's possessed again. These guys have some weird stains on their pants. And at the same time, the stains do make sense. If you're running, it'll flop up mud and hit you, kind of like a car.
Marino hurls a bullet way down the left sideline, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball.
Don't pump fake it every fucking second. I try to throw the ball, homie.
You know, the nice thing about being on the outside is when you
Literally,
slink off
he
the
just
field
every time,
shape,
like,
you
there's just
don't have
constant
far to
pump
go.
fakes.
Oh, it's
Can we
very
turn that off?
convenient
I'll
for
turn off the
slinking,
pump fake if we
Dan,
can,
yes.
because
They were in a
it is
high-pressure
not worth having
situation there,
on.
Peter, with the
Every
fourth
time I
down
push the
conversion,
dang
could not
button.
get it.
They just didn't check on that play.
They'll turn it over now.
Because isn't it supposed to be you tap it for kind of like a lob, you hold it down for like a hammer pass, like throw that son of a bitch in there, bullet pass. I'm coming up with the wrong terms every time. You know, when you throw a hammer pass, my dude. What, Bush? What are you trying to say, sir?
Dickey goes it to the left sideline, and he is caught at the 48. Eventually runs out
I thought we had
at the 30.
Anthony Kirk of an eel darts through the secondary for a big one.
That was exactly what the offense wanted.
Get
Good job
down.
not to even
I don't know if I
embarrass
had
him for the
injuries.
sixth
I think I
time,
might have
and
turned
nobody
those
gets back
down a
to the
bit,
line
'cause
of scrimmage.
I can tell you though, I've been getting a lot more into, I don't know how you say it, making these games competitive. Because before I would put them on like the all Madden, or not all Madden, whatever, all pro. Like, what does it go? Rookie, pro, all pro, like Madden. In terms of like, if we're talking just, I know this isn't Madden, y'all. Trust me, I know that. 2-minute warning. But now that I've been playing with the sliders a little bit more to make it even just a little bit more challenging, I'm starting to like it, is what I'm saying. Normally, it's kind of like you want to make it easier on yourself. I want that mix of, you know, I feel like I do have control, you know, that if I really, you know, dig down and get that drive put together, that I should be able to, like, you know, do it. Not the whole, we throw a couple of great passes and then we can't move the ball again. And I noticed the defense also kind of learning, but these games are not that sophisticated, right? So, like, I've just been looking for that. Well, that's just great. Yeah, we didn't touch it. Hey, we didn't touch it. It's fine. Hello. We're right where we want to be. 2-yard line of Detroit. We're East Lansing. There we go. Trying to get them when they're shifting their defense a little bit.
Incomplete.
Pete Pios didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make
Absolute
the catch.
trash. Okay, thank you. Let's see. I don't think he did catch it. I mean, he caught it, but I mean, he wasn't.
We should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
Nope. Unless you count 1 foot.
Complete. The catch was made prior to going.
Okay, so it counted. I don't think it should have, but I am also not gonna bitch about it either. So. I mean, he caught it. I guess maybe they count it as a foot. I think that should be how it be anyway. You know.
Drayton stands the dart right sideline, and he's got the first.
I'll time out. I pushed the wrong button. I thought I was pushing LB and I was pushing RB. How do you make that mistake?
Makes the tackle behind the line, pushing
I
great
don't know.
effort.
Other than being dyslexic.
This one will fall incomplete.
See, this is what I'm talking about, man. We had something there, and now it's like all of a sudden we just fall on our fucking face. How do you know, dude? How do you know what play we would love to have again? Home slices? Tell me. Tell me what I would be feeling.
Marino throws this deep down to the end zone, and it's tipped.
I wanted to go
Incomplete.
to A or B or whoever that was. I think it was B on that side.
It's a hand on
But
this
I felt
one.
like I'd throw into that guy.
That's how you.
Yep, and we're going to go for it.
Fourth down, and they're going for it.
Ball at the 40.
Grabs the fastball over the middle, and they somehow.
Oh my God, call time. Wasted too much time.
And they take their second.
I tell you what. Fios, love that guy. Great guy.
Marino puts this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Gotta stay in front of the field goal post, as close as possible to being in the center. Never mind, touchdown.
That drive qualifies as the strong.
See this from big games. That drive showed some holes in the defensive secondary, too.
It's Barber kicks it off. Sudelovich gathers it up at the 14.
Holy shit, man! Is he alive? Buddy.
Gains 3 yards and
Alright, that'll bring him half.
do it for the first touch in passing yards.
You're definitely doing better that regard.
Shorridge kicks it, and the second half is underway. Ellard fields the second half kickoff at the 11. Jukes stop at the 31.
Henry Ellard took the ball.
Brewski picked up about 7, and that will bring up
Wayne.
second down. Brewski gets the call again, and heads right. Finally stopped at the 40.
So is this a handoff or are you gonna fake it? No, we're faking a handoff.
Marino passes.
How does the ball get in there?
For a pickup of 9.
I'll take it, but I mean, how does it happen?
That's his
Force.
4th deep connection
Why
of the
this
day,
happen?
and at some point the defense
You
has
got
to
fucking
react.
It's
shot.
like the secondary's been sleepwalking through this.
Brewski takes it off the toss and will end up losing
Yeah,
a
run
bunch
right towards the
here.
guy with the star. Good job, Bush. Don't call it differently. Don't change the play. Just run it straight there, buddy.
Marino throws a heater.
He is
and
just-
it's tipped.
He does not like to
Incomplete.
throw that ball. He does not like to throw to X or anywhere on that side based on how I've been playing. Time for
Yet
stall
another
ball?
big play
I was
by
trying to
this
get, like,
defense. That
do
was
him
their
like,
5th batted ball
Marino. I was trying to get
today.
him through the first half of the season.
Law takes the snap and punts it away. Carter makes a fair catch at the 11.
Spotted at the 12-yard line.
That could have been bad if he had jumped into the guy afterwards.
Dickey lets it go the distance here, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Okay. I was like, wait, what happened to the ball? It looked like somebody caught it, and how come what's-his-face was able to get away from the sack? You always want to be away from the sack, boys.
Warren carries it for the 9th time and maybe picks up 1. Dickey throws a high, long
Ooh,
to the right,
Grant.
and it's tipped.
Nice try.
Away.
So it seems like we just have to
Well, the
run
D
the clock,
holds
I guess.
tight on 3rd and long and forces
Have to
an
play the clock
incompletion.
game.
That lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Aguiar takes the
Oh,
long
shit.
snap
Ryan.
and punts it away. Ryan fields the punt
I was trying to get Ryan back there and have him in a situation where we could have ran together, but yeah, he interfered. Thank God he has hands, though. I mean, they all should have hands, but good hands. All state.
Brewski gains 10 yards on the play. Brewski gets the ball on second down and passes the line.
First
The
down.
38.
Ooh, this might work out. Nope, because, oh! I was gonna say our guy's too slow, and it's
Up
true.
about 4 on the play.
That should have been a first down if he could have just, you know, moved.
Piles tied
Piles?
free. Eventually tackled at the 14.
Bios.
Marino fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made at the 11. And
Charles
he's
is so good
stopped
tonight and
right
passed him.
there.
He's like, I got it. Don't worry. I got you, buddy. All right now, buddy. Anybody been watching any of the sports? NBA playoffs? NHL playoffs?
Brewski carries it for the
Both my teams are letting me down in the playoffs. I'm a New York Knicks fan because I'm from New York. They came up with the win
That's
the
his
other
second
day.
tackle so
And
far.
I'm a Chicago Blackhawks fan, diehard. But when I moved to North Carolina, I inherited Viking, yeah, the Hurricanes.
Marino unloads this to the right sideline and intercepted. Popped hard at the 1.
Knocked him out into the 1. That's awesome.
Thomas Wilson.
Will get the carry on first
Yep,
down.
that makes sense.
Gets the first and more. Finally stopped
Makes sense.
at the 45.
Madden does the same thing. Oh, you got him at the 1 or 2. Oh, you're gonna total. Nope.
Oh, look at this
Go fuck
guy
yourself.
go to town.
And if you're wondering about
display.
baseball,
Big run there. And you know that's the first
Lifelong
time he's
Yankees
really
fan because I
broken
grew
out
up in
all
New
game,
York.
Peter. He was definitely held in check
but
in the
I do
first
like
half.
Chicago White Sox too. Something about Chicago. I don't know. I think I like the White Sox because like they were the bad team when it came to Major League, the movie. They were known as the bad boy team.
All right, big play. Let's do it again.
So started well with that, and Frank Thomas. I started liking them back in the early '90s. My buddy in school at the time, he was a big baseball fan, and Frank Thomas was his favorite player. So he was always watching Chicago, even though he said he didn't really like the White Sox. He liked Frank Thomas. So I was watching games with him when I'd go to his place. Like, I like the White Sox. So I actually like the White Sox more than the Yankees because I don't know. It's kind of like when people hear that you like something like that, they're like, "Oh, you mostly like them." It's like I grew up watching them. It's like I grew up watching them. Technically, if I was gonna be bandwagoning, I would have been with the Braves at the time. I don't mind the Braves because they were always on TBS.
Takes the long snap and punts it away. Ellard catches it back at the set.
I'm just a fan of sports now. I can pretty much watch any game, any teams, for the most part. For baseball, though, don't usually watch too much baseball. I don't really have a whole lot of time to watch anything, really. All right, so we got the ball back. Fourth quarter, we are still leading. Got so into that talking about the sports balls.
Bruschi has his number called on first down and heads left. Eventually tackled at.
The only thing I hate about gummy candies is it just gets stuck to your teeth.
Bruschi picked up about 7, and that.
Bro's running today. Last game, wanted to rip his heart out. Homie's excited out there. Who's that walk?
Anderson throws him for a loss at the 32. It's intercepted. Brought down at the 42.
Where did he come from?
You know, overall, he's been about average. The Firebirds have had some trouble with the ball recently. We'll see what they do with situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Freaking banker, dude. Now, I would say he's more of a bouncer.
Hauls him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the marker. Fourth down.
All right, bro.
Warren will get the carry on fourth down and can't convert. They'll forfeit the ball.
Holy crap, they should have had that. Telling you, the running's not great in this game. Everybody feels like they're like running in slow motion. I guess the thing just, we must have cut off the people talking. I just wasn't used to that. Playing this is kind of like watching the UFL or whatever the heck it's called now. And which is weird because these are all stars, you know? All pros.
His fourth tackle, and
I just looked over. I was like, I'm not recording anymore.
He's making them think twice before going his direction.
Marino rifles it out left side, and it's
I just thought if it's straight and if it gets by the defender, maybe. I said maybe. Can we get into a field goal
Not
position?
at all. They got to go somewhere else. Look for a different matchup.
I don't get the whole slowing up and stopping movement. It's like they give you too many options that you can do when you have the ball, really. And it's like you don't have enough time to push these buttons.
Marino unloads this one to the left, and the reception is made
I don't think that was in, but I'll take it.
Dan Marino goes right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That touchdown.
And the 2-minute warning. Nothing like taking a 2-minute warning and shutting that up, you know?
Now the extra point, and somehow he misses it.
What in the world? You don't see
I
this much.
don't
And if
understand
you
it
did,
at
there would
all.
be a lot of
At
kickers
all, dude. It tells you to pull back and go forward. Like you're playing a stupid freaking golf game in football. And I do what it tells me to do. And it ends up, watch him shank it.
Kicks it off. DeMar gathers it up at the 7. Pulled at the 16. The Firebirds take their first time out. Dickey passes a high, long one, and it's tipped incomplete.
I guess a good thing my dude hit it before. That was weird looking.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:40. Sacks. The Firebirds will take a timeout. That's their second. Dickey lops this one out to the left, and it's caught at the 33, 15, 5,
Wow.
and touchdown.
Could have been gone.
Shorridge bounces it up there. Ferrat collects it at the 43. Down at the 42.
He's like, nope.
There, so you can't fault them for their calling on the Firebirds take it to Brewski gets the call on second down, and he's stopped.
Well, Dan, they're not going to hurry here, and there's really no reason to. They're going to take as much time as possible.
Brewski will get the carry on third down.
But then oh, they don't have any more
Gets the first
timeout.
down.
I feel we can kind of do something.
Marino throws a beauty to the right side, and the catch is made for the first. The clock continues. Brewski picks up a yard on the...
Last play of the game. It comes down to this play right here.
Marino just rifles this one, and it's incomplete.
Gives us one more shot.
Didn't work out. The
Thought
clock
maybe
will
the
stop. A double
teams
whammy
were a
against
little
the
bit
O
more
here.
sophisticated.
Third down.
Or
The
the
clock
players'
is stopped at 2.
reactions. And that'll do it. We won. Look at that. 13-7. It wasn't that like the same score as the last time, or was it 10-13? 10-13 was the last score. Let's see what we do.
So let's not waste any time in getting to the highlight. For my partner,
I would say we commanded that game
this
pretty
is
good,
Dan
y'all.
Stevens.
All right, so we won week 4 against the Detroit Firebirds. They fall to 1-3, and we go to 3-1. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more of this series amongst all the other stuff we have on this channel, and follow if you're watching on Rumble as well. I will see you guys for week 5 as we take on Washington Federals.